Hey guys, today on Belly Strong I have a core workout for you specifically designed for SPD or pelvic girdle pain. We also have a cardio and full body workout designed for this condition, so be sure to check that out too. We're going to begin in standing. So in a standing position, stand up tall, roll those shoulders back, and we're going to brace here. Inhale, belly out, exhale. Belly draws in a bit as we flatten the ribs. Hold that. So we're holding a bit of tension here as we squat and come up into a heel raise. So here we're just warming everything up, focusing on that abdominal brace, which is a key part of a lot of the movements we do to make sure you've got stability in that pelvis. 6, 5, squeeze the glutes as you rise up onto those heels. 3, 2, 1. In standing, roll down, chin tuck into chest, around the shoulders, peel down, knees slightly bent to hang over those legs. Feel the stretch in the back and the legs. As you exhale, roll back up. Bottom of the spine, peeling up, top of the spine, and then neck. Again, inhale, exhale, tuck, roll, hang, and come back up. You may need to keep your legs a little bit wider to accommodate your belly here. 2 more. And up. And 1. And up. Right, roll down into an all fours position. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Rock the pelvis forward and back. Settle into a middle neutral. Brace the abs. And you're going to bring your feet together so your heels are touching and knees are slightly out. And as we hold that brace, you're just pushing your heels together as you squeeze into the glutes a bit and relax. And push, squeeze, and relax. This is an isometric exercise, and really it aims to mobilize some of the joints in and around the pelvis, which can cause pain. 3, 2, 1. Rotate those knees back in so we're in a parallel position. And now you're going to extend one leg out. Toe stays on the mat. Opposite arm reaches up. And with this arm, you're going to stretch forward and then back. Forward and back. You're really pushing out of that bottom shoulder. Your abs are working here. And as that arm comes overhead and down, you're really squeezing through those shoulder blades, trying not to let the trunk rotate or twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Other side. Float that leg out, toe on the mat, and we reach with that arm, squeeze down as we bring it to the side of our body. Keep it up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back to that all fours position. From here, you're going to bring the hands slightly forwards. We're going to rock into a bit of a kneeling plank position as we brace the abs, and then push back into a child's pose. So we're forward and back. As you bring those hips forwards, tuck that pelvis under, squeeze the glutes, push out of those shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, a couple of exercises, nice and simple. We're going to progress on the second set. So keep your eyes out or ears out for that progression. Let's start with that heel squeeze or heels together. Push the heels together as you squeeze the glute muscles and relax. Squeeze, relax. Just 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Legs back to parallel. Brace the abs. One leg out, other arm out. Squeeze the arm down and up. Try not to sink into that shoulder. Both hips facing the mat. Tension in that arm as if you're pushing against resistance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, other side. This is an exercise that you could potentially add a really small handheld weight to. Maybe 1 to 2 kilos depending on how strong you're feeling, as long as you can control form. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, rocking forward into that kneeling plank. And if you want to progress, you can tuck those toes under, and as you come back, lift the knees up, forward and back, and back. So we're also getting a leg workout here, and the core has to control that position a little bit more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down onto your side. We've got a side plank series here. Knees together. Same thing as in the all fours position. Push out of that bottom shoulder. Lift both hips up to the ceiling. We're focusing on lifting through the hips, but also squeezing the knees together. So we're really creating a lot of stability around that area. Tuck down, we'll come down and back up. Keep the abs braced. We don't want to see that belly poking forward too much or letting it hang out too much. Down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Mermaid stretch to stretch it out. One leg in front of you, one leg behind. Sit up nice and tall. You're going to reach over to one side. You won't go very far. And then reach over to the other. So with our core today, We're also interspersing some of these strengthening movements with mobility. 2, and 1. Bring those legs over, and we're going to repeat on the other side. So as someone who does suffer from pelvic girdle pain, I know that you have to balance the activities you do. Staying still doesn't help, but also too much movement or exercise doesn't help. It's finding the right level of activity that keeps you moving, keeps things strong, but doesn't aggravate pain. And for everyone, this will be slightly different. I know for me, sometimes I'll feel a little bit more achy straight after a workout, but I'll sleep better that night, or the next day I'll feel a bit better. Down and up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. Mermaid sit. One leg forward, other leg back, and we reach over to one side and over to the other. Reach and reach. 2 more. 1. Right, we're going to lie on our backs now. You may need to stack a few cushions behind you so you're lying down or semi-reclined at an angle instead of completely flat. If you're experiencing any breathlessness or dizziness, if you're laying flat. Today, I will be laying flat because I don't tend to have any issues, but please keep that in mind. Make sure that your feet are hip distance apart. Tuck that pelvis in and arch it, or arch the back a few times just to mobilize before we begin. And then settle into a middle neutral spine. Inhale. As you exhale, brace the abs, flatten the ribs. From here, we've got one knee opening out, falling down towards the mat, and bring it back in. Other side, and up. So the leg muscles should be completely relaxed. As you bring that leg up, you should feel the lower abdominals working to do that movement for you. And down, and up. To make it slightly more challenging, you can bring both hands up, fingertips facing the ceiling, and as one leg drops out, the opposite arm drops out to the side. You're trying to keep the knee in the middle facing up so it's not wiggling, and we're keeping those abs braced. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms back down by the side. We're going to peel those hips up to the ceiling, tuck the pelvis under, flatten the lower back against the mat, and lift the hips up to the ceiling, peeling the spine off of the mat, one vertebra at a time. Squeeze the glutes at the top as you maintain that abdominal brace, and then lay the spine down onto the mat and make sure that the buttocks and the hips are the last thing to come down. This is one of my favorite movements for pelvic girdle pain. Not only does it mobilize the spine and the pelvis and the hips, but it also starts to strengthen some of the muscles or activate the muscles around the hips and the back. And down. Last one. And we're going to hold it up here. From here, squeeze the glutes. One heel lifts, press it down. Other heel lifts, press it down. So the heel doesn't just come down to the mat. It's almost as if I'm pushing through imaginary mud, or I'm trying to squish something underneath my heel, and I need to apply force for that. You should feel the hamstrings and the glutes really work with that movement. Up, squish, push that heel down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and peel back down to the mat. Just gently rock those knees in and out. Back into that bridge position. So peel up. You're going to lift both heels now and pulse in this position. Pulse and pulse. Squeeze those glutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come all the way back down. Let's go through those exercises one more time before we finish off for today. Knee fall out, brace the abs, hands can be up to the ceiling, one leg drops out. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, drop. Exhale, back to center. So I know I've said before that some of these really more core exercises focused on deep abdominal stability can seem a bit boring at times, but there is a lot happening that you can't see underneath the surface that is important for stability. Last one. Peel up into that bridge position. And we're going to stay here as we lift one heel, press it down, lift the other, press. You can lift the hands up to the ceiling here, so you're really focusing on the legs. 8, push down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here if you can. Both heels lifted. Small pulses here. Relax the shoulders. Keep the breath going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and peel back down to the mat. Shake out those legs. You're going to bring both knees up into the chest, legs wide, just let the hips fall out. You can even hold your big toes here into a happy baby release. Ooh. Inhale, exhale, and rock gently from side to side in this position. 3, 2, 1. One leg into the chest. You can straighten the other one along the mat and extend the knee until you feel a hamstring stretch here. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Other knee to the chest, straighten the other leg out, extend the knee, hold. You might even feel an opposite hip flexor stretch here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. All right. That is it for the core workout for today. I hope it's left you feeling a little bit better, a little bit freer with your movements. Please check out the Belly Strong channel for way more videos surrounding pregnancy and the postpartum period. Subscribe to the channel and head over to the Belly Strong website for more information and resources.